PSG are Champions League finalists, Barcelona won Chelsea star, Real Madrid dressing room has turned into a fight club. And a roundup for the upcoming European fixtures. Let's get started. PSG have entered the Champions League final after yesterday's 1-1 draw against Bayern, which takes the aggregate to 6-5. Luis Enrique's side is one game away from winning back-to-back Champions League titles. The game went according to expectations, quick goal from Ousmane Dembele, which put PSG's 2 goals up on aggregate. The game had a lot of chances, but the next goal only happened at the 92nd minute, and Harry Kane smashed it to the roof of the net. Bayern had other chances, but it wasn't meant to be for Vincent Kompany's side. The controversial part and the main talking point for the game was the handball incidents. First handball incident was Nuno Mendes' handball. The officials came to the conclusion that Konrad Laimer was the one who handballed it. In my opinion, I don't think that it was a yellow card because it happened somewhere in the middle of the pitch. So maybe it'd be too harsh to get the sending off. But a lot of Bayern fans felt that needed to be a second yellow card for Nuno Mendes. The second decision, which was controversial, was the penalty shout. The PSG goalkeeper Safanov punched the ball forward, and then Vitinha cleared the ball and it hit Joao Pedro's hand in the box. Now, personally, I don't think it's a handball. A lot of Bayern fans are arguing that it is, but according to IFAB, it's not a handball if the ball is played by a teammate, and only if it's a goal and if the ball enters the opposition's goal, then it's considered a handball. Kompany did have a lot of criticism for the referees. He was talking about decisions from the first leg that weren't given or were given, and the decisions in the second leg. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Personally, I don't think both needed to be given. Now, the Nuno Mendes, yes, it's a handball, but I don't think it needed to be a yellow card. And the Joao Neves one, I don't think it is a penalty because, well, it obviously wasn't even going towards the goal. It was being cleared. So yeah, I don't think it's a penalty. So yeah, let me know. Barcelona won Chelsea star Joao Pedro. Now, as Barcelona prepared to part ways with Robert Lewandowski, Julian Alvarez seems to be their ideal choice and the ideal replacement, while Atletico Madrid have no intention of letting him go, so Barcelona have to look at other options. And one option Deco, their sporting director, has been considering is Joao Pedro. But reports have come out that Joao Pedro would be open to a move to Barcelona. Now, reports have come out that Joao Pedro has been speaking to his Brazilian teammate Rafinha about life in Barcelona, about Hansi Flick, and I think he would be open to join. I think it would be a good signing for Barcelona. Chelsea are not expected to consider any offers for Joao Pedro, and they probably wouldn't because he has a contract till 2033, and the Barcelona would have to pay quite a premium to get Joao Pedro. Now, in my opinion, as a Chelsea fan, I feel Joao Pedro is like the only shining light we have this season amidst of all the problems and the crisis going on. If you have to talk about Joao Pedro as a player, his ball control is perfect. He never loses the ball, close control, dribbling. He can hit the ball in the box, outside the box, left foot, right foot. He's probably the most all-rounded number 9 you can find. He can also do the job as a playmaker, little deeper role. He can drop deep, and he can also get into tackles, defend as well. You can see why Barcelona would want him. He's perfect for Barcelona as a replacement for Lewandowski. I can see why it's a possibility that he may leave. There's no Champions League football in Chelsea next season, and the owners don't seem to have ambition to strengthening the squad or getting a better manager. So let me know what you guys think about Joao Pedro. Barcelona fans, what do you guys think? Chelsea fans, what do you think? So yeah, let's move on to the next story. Real Madrid Fight Club. With El Clasico this week and potentially a title decider, Real Madrid players, well, they're throwing hands. The club has been in a tense environment recently. Mbappe going on holiday, all players posting about Vinicius on their socials. No one knows why that was happening. There is something going on. The environment in the club is a bit tense. So earlier this week, Alvaro Carreras confirmed that he came to blows with his teammate Antonio Rudiger. And on Wednesday, Tchouaméni and Valverde had a fight of their own. So reports say that there has been a falling out and there's been a tense environment. There's fights all over. And one of the main talking points is that a few players have already had a fallout with the current manager Arbeloa. According to reports, 6 players have been rumored to fall out with Arbeloa. Dani Carvajal, Raul Asensio, Dani Ceballos, and also Carreras for his bad attitude reportedly. These are some players who they're rumored to have fallen out with Arbeloa. It's a bit tense in Real Madrid at this time. The environment in Real Madrid seems to be not the best right now. Perez is trying to get a hold of the situation with the new manager. Maybe he can help the players and bring the players together. Let me know what you guys think, Real Madrid fans. Let's move on to the fixtures. Upcoming fixtures, we've got Europa League, Villa versus Forest in the semi-final, second leg. Forest are going into the second leg with the 1-0 lead. Now I kind of hope Villa wins, because if Villa were to finish in the Champions League spot in the Premier League and win the Europa League, that means 6th place would become a Champions League qualifying spot in the league. So it could be that Chelsea would still have a chance to qualify. That's just a small hope. But yeah, I don't know if that'll happen, but yeah, I kind of hope it does. The next game would be Freiburg and Braga. And in the Conference League, we have Crystal Palace home to Shakhtar, who have won 3-1 the previous leg. Crystal Palace will look to maintain their lead, and Strasbourg will look to come back from their first leg loss to Valencia. So what do you guys think about the Champions League final? Will Barcelona sign Joao Pedro, and will Real Madrid improve their situation? Let me know all your opinions about these situations. That's all for Untitled Football News. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, thank you.